Hello, everyone. It's me again. Uh, I know it sounds like the same story over and over, but we're really close to closing up the business now. And I just can't believe that this corporation could do something so horrible to us to destroy us. And with all the corporate greed that's going on out there and the way these corporations are hurting so many small businesses and families, I just don't understand how the people cannot take the time to listen what this company did to destroy a 3-generation business. And they did it for retaliation. That's the biggest problem. It's not like this was just a bad deal. Look, a lot of people lost a lot of stuff with the crash of the housings and this and that and the stocks, but they invested into something and it went bad. I've been in that situation. Well, that's the way it goes when you do that. I didn't invest into anything here. I didn't do anything like that. And these people just wiped me out because of pure greed and retaliation, because I brought up something to them that really upsetted them. I've said it before. I wish I would have just mind my business. And it's not the first time I've done this to myself. In 2004, I tried to bring up something with the city that was so important, and they got so upset that they came after me with everything they had. And, how do you go to the police or to the government for help when they're the ones that's doing it to you? The people who's supposed to protect you, if they're the ones attacking you, then who do you go to? You go here, to the American public, to the people out there, and say, look, take a second to listen to what's going on and you'll see. And I still can't. I just can't. I can't believe that people would sit back and watch a good person. And when I tell you good person, you got somebody who could say something bad about me, bring them forward. And I've dealt with thousands and thousands of people with all the businesses and all I've done. I've lived 10 lifetimes in one lifetime. The amount of people, from regular people to professional people to people in high-ranking positions, it's amazing how many people know me. And they're all upset, but they can't lift a finger to help me because of the way it was done. It doesn't give them the opportunity. Now, the first time this was done to me in 2004, I had a congressman jump in this. I had a police commissioner get in the middle of this. I had some high-ranking people who stepped in and told these people, you better back off. This guy's a good guy. And we were able to get it straightened out, even though it cost me a fortune. I lost 4 businesses over it. I went in debt for $1 million. And it took me 8 years to dig myself out of that hole. And just when I digged myself out of that hole, this company does the same thing. They retaliated because, again, I tried to tell them something that was killing people and hurting people and how bad it was. And they got so upset because they would lose so much money. But the best part of it all is, I'm the only person they shut down. All the other places that I brought up to them that were doing something horribly wrong are still operating and still doing business. I keep saying, if I ever open my mouth to help anybody or do this again, I'm going to hit myself in the head with a hammer so hard I'm going to wind up with brain damage, so I'll never do it again. But I know that's bullshit. It really is, because I say that, and then when I see somebody in trouble, I have nothing anymore. They've literally destroyed me and wiped me out. And I'm still helping people. I don't even have it to help them, but I'm still helping people. I told you, I had 2 employees got hurt. They can't work, and it didn't happen where they can collect or do anything. So I'm still paying them their pays while I'm going back down the business and running and doing what they're supposed to be doing, so they can continue to get their pays and not fall behind and wind up in financial problems. I can't pay a bill. I lost everything, and I'm still down there taking care of everything so they can survive. And like I said, what is it, April, May, June, somewhere around June, we'll be shutting the business down. And I'm already working on trying to get these guys other jobs, because I told you, a lot of people that came to work for me have felonies on their record, and these are people that just did something stupid. They're never going to do something like that again. People are entitled. They make mistakes. We are human beings, and we will make mistakes. I know I've made my mistakes in life. So when I see it's a good person just made a dumb mistake and they did their time and they did whatever, and they just were looking to get back to normal life, and I would show them how doing the right thing was just so much better. But you know what? I don't know. Because if I was doing what I was doing the wrong way, I would have made millions and millions of dollars, and I wouldn't be on here complaining about nothing. I'd be so rich I wouldn't give a shit what happened with it. But that's not what I did. I did everything according to the law. And I'm the only guy that got destroyed because I brought this up to the company's attention. And then I see air gas on, there's a thing called Mad Money. I can't think of his name, but a guy has a financial show that he does every week. It's called Mad Money. And he had Peter McLaughlin, which is the founder of the company, and Michael Malini, who is the CEO of the company, and they were on his program explaining how they treat people, how they're building their business, and how they are the biggest in the industry. And I sat there watching that video, and I wanted to get sick in the stomach watching it. That they sat there and talked like these were such good people and they helped everybody, and how good they are to their customers. Well, if you took the time to listen to what they did to us, you'd want to throw a picket line around their building. But I just can't believe people will not come to my aid in this. I can't get the media involved. I can't get law enforcement involved. They just don't care. They really don't. I always say, if it don't bleed, it don't lead. So to them, they're going to sit back and just ignore it. I went to 29. I went to Channel 6. I went to different news outlets. The story is so big, it just sounds unbelievable. Like I said, if you listen to this story from the front to the end, it sounds more like a movie than a real life thing. But it is not a movie. It is my life, and it is real. This is real life here. This is not a movie. But if you took a look at the situations, you would say, oh my God, this sounds like a movie, not a real life thing. So once again, I'm asking, is there anybody out there that would take the time to help a good guy? Because I am. And I don't pat myself on the back or toot my own horn. But I have no choice but now. Anybody who thinks they got something on me to make me look bad or show I'm a bad, bring it up. Because I guarantee you, the old saying, everything is not what it seems. And there's some things there that may look like, in one way, but when it's explained and the facts come out, you'll see it's not. So if you think you got something that makes me look bad, or you think it's wrong or whatever, bring it up and I will show you why it's not what it seems. Because in my whole life, I've always been a good guy. I've always been a fair person, and I've always been there for everybody. And now that I need help, everybody's turned their back. And the people that do know me and like me, there's nothing they can do. I've had many people offer to give me money to help me out because that's all they can do. They have money. I have friends that have tons of money. And they're like, Joe, if you need money, I'll give you some money to help you out. I'm not going to do that. I don't take handouts. I'm not a beggar. I've paid my own way, made my own way, and I gave. I never took. And I appreciate these people that know me, that are wealthy, that are saying, hey, I'm willing to help you out because I hate to see the way you're living. I mean, everything I had, hobbies, everything has stopped. My racing career has been put on hold because I don't have the money to do it. I can't go golfing. I can't do this. I can't. They've taken everything, not just my business, not just my family. They've taken my entire life from me. Why? Because I brought something up to them that they got pissed off about. And I just don't understand the people anymore out there. So please, if you know somebody that has some type of reporter or some type of blogger or some way to get this story out, I promise you, as my hand to God is my witness, everything I'm telling you is above board. It is accurate. I did nothing wrong here. And yet I suffered a devastation like Bernie Madoff did. But I didn't do what he did. I didn't do nothing wrong. But the way he lost everything and was destroyed, that's what happened to me. But I didn't do anything to deserve it. He did. So please, if you know a way to help me get this story out, please help me push it. Because I'll tell you the truth, and I'm not trying to ask for, get to your sympathy, but, after my open heart surgery and everything else I've been going through, my doctors and my cardiologists are so worried about me because my blood pressure's been running out of control. I've been getting dizzy spells. I've been passing out. I've been having all kinds of medical problems, and they're telling me it's all the stress that I'm going through. How am I supposed to ignore it? How am I supposed to just not think about it? I live it every day. I can't help but think about everything that's going on. So I'm telling you, I am so concerned that I'm going to die before this story gets out. And then they get to walk away and my whole family's left decimated. So please, somebody out there, take the time to help me. I'm really concerned that I'm going to pass away and then this all just go away and I won't be here to help my grandkids and my kids and everybody. I'm sorry. But I know my health's deteriorating quick. And I just feel it. I just feel that I'm going to die. So please, if you have a way, I'm not asking for your money. I'm not asking for nothing. I'm asking for people to help me get this story out. That's all I'm asking for. Does it really take much time to get involved that way? I just can't do it no more. But if you listen, thank you. If you can help, thank you. All right, everybody. Take care of one another, and I wish everybody the best of luck out there. God bless you, and thank you for listening if you listen.